has kept the rebounding battle inside, but Richmond shooting lights out so far.
They are, Bill, but the Tribe's got to play better defense. Every time they get the ball inside, it's easy to, and they're not contesting the threes, but Richmond has shot it extremely well, but when they do that, you got to do some different things to try to get on them a little bit. We got to contest the jump shots, and if we got to hack the devil out of them when they get the ball inside to keep them from scoring, we may have to go to that extreme.
All right, it'll be Tribe ball to start our second half of play. For the call, here's Jay Colley.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the halftime report. Appreciate John Daly for coming over. Also appreciate the great folks at Williamsburg National Golf Club. Great time to golf. Some of these pretty days are coming up. 2 outstanding courses in Yorktown and Jamestown. After the spectacular round of golf, enjoy great food and drink specials, plus all the sports action. By the way, they serve an outstanding luncheon menu, and Charlie and I were there for lunch today, as a matter of fact. The Williamsburg National Golf Course here in Williamsburg. Back to action here. McDowell out front with it. Quinn, bounce pass up top to Tim Rustoven. High post, looking for a cutter. Nobody there. Hands that ball to Rum. Rum on the right side to Britt. Britt between the circles. They dribble it back out on the right side to Brown. Right wing to McDowell. McDowell looking underneath. Back out front to Britt. Britt on the left wing now to Rum, or rather that's a down low to Rustover. The layup is up and in on the alley-oop from Kendricks Brown. I should have said from the left side. 8 points for Rustover.
That's good patience that time by the Tribe, too. They got the ball where they had a good opportunity to score.
Brothers the other way for Richmond. Working on the right side is Cedric Lindsey. Lindsey will back it out and set it up. Lindsey working that ball on the left wing. Works it now back to the right to Martell. Martell back to Lindsey between the circles. Richmond showing some patience. Working on the right, now back to the left, nearly threw it away, but Darian Brothers chases down the loose ball. Back to the right side with 5 on the shot clock is Cedric Lindsey. Lindsey stops and pops from 17 feet, up and good.
That shot the Tribe contested well. He just made a great shot.
11 points for Cedric Lindsey. Tied for his high for his career. Rum, left side to Kendricks. Senior out of Norfolk. Now McDowell up top, and Quinn had that ball knocked away from him and stolen away by Darius Garrett. Hands it now to Cedric Lindsey. Gives that ball into the front court on the right side to Darian Brothers. Back out to Garrett. Garrett top pass into the corner. On that baseline is Cedric Lindsey. Now to Brothers down the lane. Tough shot off the glass, no good. And Quinn McDowell gets the carry. Matt Rum into the front court quickly. Rum back out now to Kendrick Brown. And Brown will wait for the rest of his teammates to get in line here. Britt, right side of McDowell. Into the corner to Brown. Now to Brandon Britt. High post to Rustoven. Bumped a little bit. Now to Brown. McDowell left into the corner to Rum. Now to McDowell. McDowell has the ball blocked. Three-pointer launched, and Garrett was right on top of it with another block. Rum out front into the corner on the baseline. To Britt. Back to Rum. Fall away 18-footer at the buzzer, and it's up and good. 11 points for Matt Rum, who's been one of the bright spots in tonight's ball game thus far. 52-28, Richmond leading the Tribe. Right side, Darius Garrett. Hands that basketball to Martell. Works it deep into the right corner to Cedric Lindsey. Cross-court pass on the left. Tough pass, but Brothers has it. Back out on the right side to Lindsey for 3. No good. Rebound Williams. Layup with the left hand up and good. Williams, a man on the board. He's got 10.
Immovable force.
Into the front court. Britt. He's like the chest of drawers. You don't want to move the vacuum under it. Puts that ball on the left side. Brandon Britt. Now to McDowell. Bounce pass down low. That's a good move by Rustoven. Nice entry pass. And Rustoven with a pretty move. He's got 10. 54-30. Lindsey. Into the front court on the right side to Martell. Now to Brothers. Brothers on the right wing to Lindsey. Lindsey gets a pick up top to Williams. Williams needs to Lindsey. Right wing now to Martell. Martell penetrates. Follow away 12-footer. Front of the rim, no good. And Rustoven chases down the rebound. Now to Matt Rum into the front court for William&Mary. Rum on the left wing to Brandon Britt. Britt on the right side nearly threw it away, but McDowell chases it down. Follow a jumper from three-pointer is up and good.
Now that looks good because Quinn has been struggling a little bit, but I can't help but believe he's going to get his game back pretty soon.
3 points for Quinn this evening. Williams out front with it. Works that ball on the right side to Cedric Lindsay. Now it's 54-33. Left wing pass, a three-pointer launched up and good by Francis Cedric Martel, the senior out of Montreal, Quebec, into the front court. Rum now to Britt. Britt left wing to Kendricks. Brown underneath Rustoven, layup good. Nice pass from Rum to Rustoven, who's taking advantage of some of his teammates' accuracy in the passing department in the second half.
Well, offensively, the Tribe has looked much better. They got to do a little bit better job at the defensive end. They got to make these shots harder for Richmond to make.
Garrett out front to Williams. Lindsay on the right side to Darius Brothers. Back out around the horn, Martel. Bounce pass underneath to Garrett. Popping Lindsay, right side quick pass. Follow away three, no good. And the rebound stays with Richmond. Bounce pass underneath to Garrett. Ball on the floor, and a foul going to be called on William&Mary. And we have a timeout. 15 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the game from Kaplan Arena in Williamsburg. It's the Spiders of Richmond 57 and the Tribe of William&Mary 35. Back after this timeout on the William&Mary Bookstore Tribe Radio Network.
Backcourt side, 15:08 to go in our ball game. Richmond on top of William&Mary, 57-35. Charlie, the Tribe has shot better in the second half, but so has Richmond. They haven't cooled off at all with about 60% shooting, 10 of 18. They're 60% from three-point range.
Well, as you said, Bill, I think the Tribe's playing better offense. They're showing a lot greater patience than they did in the first half, but they got to play better at the defensive end. You're not going to close the gap unless they get a lot of stops in a row.
All right, Jay.
Next up for the Tribe will be Saturday afternoon. Charlie and I will be in Atlanta, Georgia to take on Georgia State. Pre-game show at 1:30. Tip-off at 2 o'clock. The Tribe in their first CAA encounter of the year. That's a pretty good Georgia State team, red hot team. I don't know how they're doing tonight. Ball knocked away from Williams, but he chases it down, and Richmond will have it. Georgia State playing tonight, Bill?
I'll check for you in a minute.
Out front, Brothers for Richmond. Left wing to Lindsay. Thought about a three. That ball knocked away, and Doug Howard, by the way, has entered the ball game for William&Mary, and Tom Shaw forces a foul call on Richmond.
And Jay, Georgia State's in action tomorrow night.
Versus?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Tom Shaw was the man who drew the charge, and Doug Howard will bring it across the timeline. Right side of McDowell, up top to Rum, on the left wing to Kendricks. Brown, left wing now to Doug Howard, between the circles to Rum. On the right side to Shaw, into the corner to McDowell. McDowell trying to penetrate. Pop pass left side, threw it away. The other way is Greg Robbins with a driving shot, up and good. And he is fouled. Doug Howard trying to get back in a hurry, trying to draw the charge, but could not. And the layup was made by Robbins.
And Georgia State is playing Florida International tomorrow night.
Robbins' free throw rolls around, no good. Rebound, Quinn McDowell. Into the front court, Howard. On the left side to Rum. Left wing now to Kendricks. Gives that ball to Rum. Rum bounce pass into the corner to Tom Schalk, the freshman. Schalk between the circles to Brown, the senior. Brown back to Rum on the left wing, the junior. Rum along that baseline, penetrating, bumped a little bit, and it'll be try ball.
Rum's had a pretty good game, Jay. He's working hard at both ends of the floor. penetrated that time, and they had to foul it.